Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Football Domain on your #1 online television channel, CTV. I am Wisdom Chingoba. You can call me the principal thing. Well, Football Domain, guys, is the show where we get to give you updates and everything going on in the world of football. So today we'll be giving you updates coming from the Euro 2024, the Copa America, as well as updates coming from the Nigerian Professional Football League. There are some spicy updates for you. Well, as we all know, the Copa America and the Euro 2024 has gotten to crucial stages. They're talking about the quarterfinal as well as, the semi-final, which would be coming very soon as well. So all of this and more would be giving you on the show. So guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, once again, welcome back. This is still Football Domain on CTV, your #1 online television channel, and I am your host, Wisdom Chingoba, aka the principal thing. So without further ado, let's go straight into the business of the day. That is talking about the Euro 2024 as well as the Copa America. Yes, so the semi-final, or rather should I say the quarter-final, starting today. That is talking about the Euro 2024, where we have Spain taking on Germany and France taking on Portugal. Yes, today is what would I call it? Would I call it Super Friday? Yeah, we can call it Super Friday because it's a clash of the titans. We have the host of the competition, Germany, taking on Spain, and then we have former champions, that is the champions of 2016. That's talking about Portugal, and Cristiano Ronaldo taking on France and Kylian Mbappe. Yes, so these fixtures will be going down 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. So Spain versus Germany. Well, one thing you need to know about this game is that, there's a whole lot of conversation about this game. Why am I saying this? Because you look at the number of goals these two teams have scored and their performances so far. By far, they've been the best two teams in the tournament. There's no argument about that. Germany are still the leading top scorers, yes, in terms of goals. Germany has 10 goals. Spain has 8 goals. These are the two teams leading the goal scoring charts, and coming up against each other, we're expecting a blockbuster of goals. And talking about France and Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo so far in the Euros is at 20 shots in the entire Euros. That's more than any other player. But for France, their story is a little bit opposite, in the sense that they are yet to score a goal from open play. The only goal they've scored is through Kylian Mbappe from the penalty spot. But other goals has been own goals and all of that. So I wonder if they will be counting on the own goal against Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal, or they might just step up. Who knows? But Kylian Mbappe, though, has made some statements or comments about, this match. And while he was talking, he also, I think he was asked about, the reason why he stopped making runs behind defenders and all of that, because we know Kylian Mbappe, and when he plays for the national team, his style of play is different compared to when he plays for his club side. But, his response to this was the dynamic of the team, the change. For instance, he mentioned a certain Paul Pogba, who we know is currently serving a four-year ban after, failing a drug test rather. And, the statement Kylian Mbappe made, let me read it for you. He said, why do I not make runs in behind anymore? It depends on the team. A striker must adapt to all situations, to his teammates, to their characteristics. Many people refer to the game we had when I arrived in the national team. But we had different players. For example, in the middle, we had Paul Pogba. With him, you just have to lower your head, run, make a call, and you know that the ball will arrive at your foot. Those were the words of Kylian Mbappe. It's funny to know that Pogba and Kylian Mbappe have quite a very unique connection when it comes to the national team, because both of them have played 41 games together, and it's surprising to see that despite the fact that Pogba not really being in the national team, the France national team, they lack this sort of creative spark, because we know they have incredible players. There's a certain Antoine Griezmann there and the like. So the fact that they're having issues creating chances is something that is worrisome. But Pogba and Mbappe has played 41 matches together, and combined they've had 20 goals and 17 assists. That is incredible. So 37 goal contribution in 41 matches between these two. It shows you how crucial Paul Pogba is. But it is what it is. So France would need to come up with something special if they are to get one against Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal. Yes, Portugal, they had to leave it late to get to the quarterfinal after playing out a 3-0 victory via penalty kick out against Slovakia. Well, so for Spain and Germany, like I said earlier, these two teams are currently leading in terms of goals, but we don't know what to expect because really they have been incredible, and their players, my goodness, they've been in top form. We have certain Kai Havertz, Jamal Musiala, who is having such a good time in this tournament. And then you talk about Spain, the two youngsters, talking about Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, both placing red hot for Spain right now. So it's a whole lot. So I wonder what you on the other side make of these two fixtures going down today. Spain taking on Germany by 5 p.m. and Portugal taking on France by 8 p.m. Do well to drop your predictions in the comment sections, while I would try my possible best to read out some of it. But if I don't get to do that, hopefully next time we get to do that. Okay, so we are going to go on a break, and once we come back, we would be moving over to Copa America, where we know Argentina, they are making the headlines for the right reasons, all thanks to Emiliano Martinez. But before we go on that break, the other quarterfinal fixtures in the Euro that would be going down tomorrow is England taking on Switzerland, as well as the Netherlands taking on Turkey. These games would also be going down 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. Well, talking about England, there's a certain case with Jude Bellingham, who, although he was fined for a gesture he made in their last game in the round of 16, he was handed a 1-match ban, but surprisingly, he was also given the go-ahead to play in their next match. But as a result of this, he's been fined 30,000 euros for that gesture he made, though he has been given the clearance to participate in the quarterfinal match against Switzerland, but he would be paying a fine of 30,000 euros. Well, he's not the only player who has been given a ban. There's a certain Demiral who has been given a ban as well. Yes, talking about Mary Demiral of Turkey, who has also been given a 2-match ban for a gesture he made in that game after celebrating against Austria. Yes, the sign he made, the wolf salute sign, that sign has been banned in Austria and France. It is associated with a far-right extremist group called Grey Wolves that is linked with Turkey. So that was why UEFA handed him that match ban. So all of these and more, these are just the conversations around the Euro 2024, making it interesting. Well, for England, they have more than a lot on their plate. Why do I say so? England has also been fined 11,000 euros. That's talking about the England Football Association. They've been fined 11,000 euros. I'm sure you'll be surprised. Why 11,000 euros? Well, we know England supporters have, let me use in Nigerian words, you say they have problem, they get wahala. Yes, that is what the England fans are known for. Well, a fine of 10,000 euros was issued for crowd disturbances, while 1,000 euros was issued for lighting fireworks. That is for the England Association. So guys, let us go on this break. Once we come back, we'll be going over to the Copa America. Okay, welcome back. You're still listening to Football Domain on CTV. Yes, CTV is your #1 online television channel, and I am your host, Wisdom Chumuba, aka the Principal Fin. So, guys, back to the conversation. The Copa America is our next stop, where Argentina, yesterday, or should I say in the early hours of today, managed to scale through to the semi-final. Yes, Argentina are the defending champions of the Copa America, and they had a bit of a scare, in their match, but all thanks to Emiliano Martinez and Lisandro Martinez. That game was, I'm going to say it was a game of the Martinezes, if there's any word like that, because both of them really stepped up. Lisandro Martinez of Manchester United gave Argentina the lead, but at the end of the day, the match ended up 1-0. That is Ecuador, managed to get that bit of spark working among them. They sort of gave Argentina a scare, but all thanks to Emiliano Martinez this time, who stepped up during the penalty kick-out to save 2 penalties, and Argentina managed to make it through 4-2 on penalties. Yes, Messi, by the way, missed a penalty during the penalty shootout, just to let you know, but nonetheless, Argentina managed to make it through to the semi-final, so hopefully they get to go on and win it. Well, today, or yes, in the early hours of tomorrow morning, because we know the American time is different from the African time or the West African time. So in the early hours of the morning, that's by 2 a.m., we'll see Venezuela taking on Canada. So the winner of this fixture, that is talking about Venezuela and Canada, would get to face Argentina in the semi-final. And then tomorrow as well, we'll be having Colombia taking on Panama, while Uruguay would take on Brazil. That is the biggest fixture of the quarterfinal. Uruguay taking on Brazil. Uruguay are the team with the highest goals in the Copa America so far under Marcelo Bielsa, and then there's a certain Brazil who have found their resurgence, but Vinicius Jr. would not be part of that game, but Rodrigo and the likes would be there, as well as Endrick, to ensure that Brazil can go all the way. Well, the final of the last Copa America was between Argentina and Brazil, and hopefully Argentina would be hoping, or should I say Brazil rather, will be hoping to make it all the way to the final, so we can have a wonderful showdown in that final. Now we'll be concluding the show, guys, with news coming from the local scene. And what do I mean by the local scene? That's talking about the Nigerian Professional Football League, or the Nigerian Premier Football League. That is how it's called nowadays. No longer the Professional Football League, but it's called the Nigerian Premier Football League, where we know it's no longer news. Finidi George, yes, former Super Eagles head coach, has been appointed as the new head coach of Rivers United. Yes, Finidi George, we all know that, he just left the Super Eagles not quite long after, we all know the story. 1 or 2 issues with the Super Eagles, the front and back, the SARS story, the behind the scene news, or should I say, it's a whole lot. I don't really want to get into all of this conversation, but I will just give you the update. Yes, so this appointment was made yesterday. Yes, was made yesterday, Thursday, and it was unveiled, at the Shark Stadium. Yes, the Shark Stadium. That was where the unveiling was done for Finidi George. Yes, he's now the new coach of Rivers United. We know Finidi George 2 seasons ago won the MPFL title with Eyimba, who have now gone on to appoint his assistant as the new head coach. But Finidi George, we know is really experienced when it comes to the Nigerian Football League. By the way, just to add this bit to it, Finidi George was once a player of Rivers United. Yes, that was where he started his career, and he managed to find his way out of Europe and became an Ajax legend, and now he's back to coach Eyimba. Rivers United, my goodness, forgive my stuttering, but Rivers United, they finished 8th last season, and this season, talking about the 2024-2025 season that would be starting August 31st, they would be hoping for a bit of a change, and hoping to see transformation under Finidi George, and hopefully that gets to happen as well. So guys, that is the size of the package for today's show. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. I just came to give you a few updates. Yeah, you really need it. And guys, don't forget, for those of you that are, doing the white ticket things or the white paper things, don't forget to do that responsibly. Yes, why am I saying so? Because all of these games going down this weekend, that's talking about both the Copa America and the Euro 2024. These games are guaranteed to give you goals. So whatever you're doing, don't forget to do it wisely, okay? So, but for now, before I leave, do not forget Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and in all that I get and get understanding. But for now, I say goodbye.